We went to lunch or breakfast on Thursday. Everybody was there. Went to lunch, and the thing of, you never know if it was deliberate, but it was kind of strange because that was the only first time that we got put into a different room. Up to that stage, at every hotel we'd been in at the World Cup, we ate with the public in the restaurant. But that particular day, we had our own room. And we never got sick. I never got sick.
Something was definitely wrong, because I got up in the morning. It was I'd go to the doctor and say, I had the shits. And he goes, look at this. And you walk in there and there's a room full of other people who are worse off. And he's like, oh, what happened? He goes, we're not sure. Something we ate last night. I was like, oh.
We'd been eating rabbit food for 6 weeks, the whole World Cup, because Laurie was pretty strict on the diets. And we're sick of it, mate. So we sort of pretended to eat. And then we got up and went to the Pizza Hut down the road and played Spaceys all afternoon. So who says junk food's not good for you? But we come back, and then we went down to dinner, and there was only half the team there. And we says, everyone saw us. A few of the boys a bit crook. And then Friday morning breakfast, there was no one. There was only 5 or 6 left.
The food poisoning had a real effect on the way the team prepared, but there was everything else that went into it. It's a very hostile environment, and that's why it's so good to go there and win. Because it's so difficult to go there and win. And we maybe shouldn't have stayed in Johannesburg. We should have maybe moved out of town for the 4 or 5 days before the test, and all these things. But the food poisoning had an effect on us.
And I think if that day had been played a day earlier, we wouldn't have had a team. We wouldn't have had a team, and that's why it was pretty suspicious, because the day after the final, it was gone. Everyone was sweet. There was nothing there. But there was about 4 or 5 of the guys who probably shouldn't have played, but it's the biggest game of their lives, and it's hard to say you can't play, So everybody was in the squad was on alert, because we weren't quite sure who was going to make the field and who wasn't. But it was a bit disappointed. We were a bit disappointed that it got out, because we didn't want it to get out, because it would just look like sour grapes, and that's what it looked like to me. But we played 100 minutes of rugby, and they got a drop kick and we never. So I thought we did pretty well under the circumstances. Whether it was Susie or whoever, no one's going to know.